Prehistoric Warfare: The History of Early Human Conflicts. Written by Charles River Editors. Narrated by Ryan Durham. Introduction. The early history of Earth covers such vast stretches of time that years, centuries, and even millennia become virtually meaningless. Instead, paleontologists and scientists who study geochronology divide time into periods and eras. The current view of science is that Earth is around 4.6 billion years old, and the first 4 billion years of its development are known as the Precambrian period. For the first billion years or so, there was no life in Earth. Then, the first single-celled life forms, early bacteria and algae, began to emerge. It's unclear where they came from, or even if they originated on this planet at all. But this gradual development continued until around 4 billion years ago, when suddenly, in geological terms, more complex forms of life began to emerge. Scientists call this time of an explosion of new forms of life the Paleozoic era, and it stretched from around 541 to 250 million years ago. In the oceans and then on land, new creatures and plants began to appear in bewildering variety, and by the end of this period, life on Earth had diversified into a myriad of complex forms that filled virtually every habitat and niche available in the seas and on the planet's only continent, Pangaea. Most scientists believe the evolution of humans has a history nearly as long as life itself. Anatomically, modern humans and all other life that has existed on the planet first came from the single-celled microorganisms that emerged approximately 4 billion years ago. Through the process of mutation and natural selection, all forms of life developed. And this continuous lineage of life makes it difficult to say precisely when one species completely separates from another. In other words, scientists still debate when a human became a human, rather than the ancestor species that came before. Among paleontologists, the question of human propensity for warfare in prehistoric eons has persisted. Primitive conflict that in time grew into a modern military phenomenon has become an increasing avenue of study. Scientists seek to ascertain whether the distant ancestral lines of humans is genetically disposed toward the act of war.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?